my sewn channel. I'm Emma and this is So Do Emma. Welcome if you're new here. I hope you stick around and maybe subscribe, like, comment where you're from. Yes, I've had a wee flurry of folk coming across the channel, so welcome. Thank you for signing up by subscribing. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I hope you've been enjoying the content recently. What we're doing today, well, you'll notice that I'm a wee bit red in the cheeks. I've been puffing. Yes, I turned the cutting table round so I can get into the fabrics behind it and in it, because I've taken about 15 to 20 fabrics out for destashing. I know. And there's some Artelia Brunette Mind Maker in there too. I think there's a little Johnny, if I'm correct, as well. I'm going to probably take photos this week of them, and by the weekend I'll get them up on my Destash channel, which I'll put in the box below for you to go and follow, so you're in the know. I'm thinking probably by the end of the week I will have it up and running, and I'm going to write all the descriptions and notes on my phone and get all the photos ready, and then what I can do is copy and paste the note part onto the Instagram and get that fired up, so it's really quick. Because that's a bit that takes time, rather than trying to save and draft it and the drafts go missing like last time. Been moving things about and this looks a wee bit tidier. Brought stuff off the floor because that's my husband's pet hate, is he can't get to this door, and that door leads to the boiler. And if he needs access to the boiler, then he just gets a bit knocked off him, and I get told to stop doing it. Yes, so basically he moved the stuff, dumped it, because, it's fine. Slowly trying to keep this area clear and the door accessible. Got all this other space. So yes, Destash is going to go and get refilled again. I have been sewing. So yes, you've seen the Jessie Tee by True Bias with the Rizzo skirt by Les Perlines. I'll pop in the picture. I have worn the t-shirt by itself with joggers, just ready to wear joggers, and yeah, I like it. I like the look. So yeah, I think I've cut out another Jessie and I pulled out, I don't know if you can see, I've somehow got a mix of different khaki jerseys. There's definitely bamboo, probably viscose in there. I like two of them more than one, so I might get rid of one. Actually, that might be a good way to destash them. Got that, and I've got this one up here as well. Plus, I completely forgot that I got lovely, I think it's bamboo jersey from First for Fabrics. It's in a lavender and a bluebell colour. Oh my goodness. And I was like, have I got enough t-shirts yet? And then I found Drew sweatshirt fabric for a Drew by Tilly Button in here, and then in my WIP work in progress, where I've just cut it out and still got to make it up. This is an Anthea blouse, so I might make this. I know I've already done the Anthea blouse, but I've not made it in a while, and I had this cut out for ages. So I might do that, and if I've got time, I'm going to cut out the nail by Tilly and the Buttons. I've got the passing downstairs. I just have to decide on what fabric I want to do that in. I might choose a viscose, I think. Yeah, I quite fancy a viscose rather than a cotton. But I think I've got a cotton voile that I could make it out of. Or as a toile, cotton voile. So yes, so I've dug that out, so that could be my Sew April blouse for this year, plus a nail. That would be a new pattern to me. I've not tried. I have been sewing. Now the first one I did the Jessie and Rizzo skirt, and then I went off on a tangent about other things. This is the Carrie crop top by BF Patterns, Blackbird Fabrics, BF Patterns. So this was in a viscose jersey from First for Fabrics. It was a remnant that I picked up, I think, last time I was down there. That was March, so I was quite lucky in getting this one because this was quite trending in the UK. I think it was So Haley Jane, and then First for Fabrics had it, and yeah, and Tamlin was like, "This is so cool." I think she made the name dress, the wrap, kilo wrap. That's it. So I've done a cozy handmade, limited, very limited edition label. Just trying to get it to focus. One of a kind on the back. There we go. Did I put any more in? Oh yes, I've done a stitched. That was Mind Maker. They no longer do labels. She was a graphic designer and she did some labels for a while, and then she stopped. I think the market for labels gets really saturated, so sometimes, yeah. The third one that I did, these were all like in the last 3 days. The Friday Pattern Company Bateau top, which is a pay what you can top, so you can either get it for free or pay what you can. So I got this because I regularly tested for Friday Pattern Company, and they said make it up in your free time, and this is just me getting around to it. So this is in a beautiful cotton jersey from Jenny Stitches, as well as the ribbing. It's absolutely gorgeous. I put a DIY Daisy 1 Kylie machine inside. That's on the back. This is a Kylie machine one. Happy Dance. Not quite sure, I might take that off, but if it doesn't annoy me. That is a Little Rosy Cheeks one, made by my hands, which is cool. I've got three labels in that. What was I thinking? No idea. And the third one is the Deer Doe Plantain. I cut this out. Was it last night? Was it last night or this morning? No, it was this morning, Emma. And I used the same fabric for the neckline band, the neckband, as the main fabric, because it didn't have any ribbing to match. So that's worked out really well. So it's a Deer Doe Plantain Tee, and that's a free pattern. If I think it's via the newsletter, or you can get it straight off the website. But yeah, it's really easy to download. I got this fabric from Amazi Fabric, and you can see I've got 2 labels there. If you are sensitive to swear words, look away. So it's hand thing made, and then it's a slow fashion one. This and I tried to put one on the cuff, but it didn't work. So I've got 2 in. So I'm quite happy with that. I've not tried any of them on. I'm presuming that they'll fit. I've not got any photos of them, but yes, I am wearing the Stellan Tee by French Navy Patterns. This is a free pattern, and I kind of quite like it now. I thought it was quite oversized when I made it a couple of years ago. Haven't really touched it, but yeah, I'm kind of vibing it. The only thing that I would probably change is where the shoulder sits is quite far down, so I would probably bring that up to around about here. That's a good, a good couple of inches, inch and a half maybe. Yes, so my voice seems awful croaky. I think it's because it's muggy outside and I'm talking and I've been moving about quite a bit in here. I hope you've enjoyed the little sewing snippets at the beginning. Now I'm going to be adding, I've added at the end some nature stuff. There's about 5 minutes of coverage there because I somehow keep forgetting to put it into my vlogs. So it's kind of March going into April, and yeah, all the seasons and the new growth, the new beginnings in spring outdoors. So I've got bits of pieces of that with some nice piano music for you. Got a couple more t-shirts that I'm going to sew up, and then I'm going to sew up the lane pants that I've cut out. Want to get them twirled up and fitted and see how they fit. Might make another couple of them, or I might make a pair of Winslow cloth by Helen's Closet. Not made any in ages. I've got treasure zips now, so I might use one of them instead of a regular invisible zip like I did for my first one. I know, Emma, that was living dangerously. Quite fancy doing another pair of these. I might take out some of the rise because they're quite, I find that a lot. So might do that. I probably will. That fabric that I was thinking about culotte, because I've got a t-shirt in that colour already that I've just made. That would look epic with that. So would probably that. I don't know if that's too much. Yeah, maybe too much. But I've always thinking this would look really nice with it. And they're all the same. This would look quite good in it as well. See, I'm quite enjoying putting all those. I've just tidied that up. I've just wrecked it. So yes. Oh, and I pulled out this Jackson sweater. It says French dress, but it's not a French dress. The Jackson pullover in here, so I might make that up as well and put that in my suitcase. So that'll be quite handy. But yes, I think I'm just going to switch it up and make something up that I've actually cut out and get that out of my cut box, because I've got a few things in this box and it really needs to be done. Okay, ta-ta for now. Hope you have a great sewing week, and I'll see you very soon for a nice little chitter chatter. I hope to bring in some new patterns. Let's talk about new patterns next. I know, I'm putting myself on a pillow here, aren't I? Take care, have fun, bye.